take the 1-1 shape to start the airspeed?
I'm showing no link as well. Joel? Okay, copy main hit. 0.5, break 3, are you visual 2?
Visual number 2.
3 climb to 220 and call sign. 2, climb to 210, call sign. To see if it'll time in here, give it a second.
220 blind.
Maintain direct YXU, 1 is level 200. 2 is Wood Street.
Sweet.
West switch 78
78 Yankee, where do you want me to go?
78. Now I've got you 4-mile trail on my air TACAM.
I'm at 7-mile trail from you. Visual number 2.
Copy, maintain direct YXU, flight level 220. Pulling it back, 12, aside. Number 2 at 2.5-mile trail, 3, for some reason I'm not picking you up on the air-to-air TACAM. Put you back to X-ray.
2 comes up X-ray, I'll go to Yankee and see if we can get ahead.
1 is up X-ray. 2-mile trail, maintain 12 aside. The steering direct UCTAG. And 3, 1. Flight plan pulled up in the flight plan menu.
Affirmative.
Toxic gas, so this is what we briefed you as far as the weather's concerned. It's ahead of us by, call it, in the next 20 miles or so. Thing looks weird, feels weird, please speak up. Gruff told me in B-course, don't forget to turn around and look at your engines right now, because it's a pretty picture. Anybody in the flight know how to turn the laser annunciator off in 3D audio? That sounds like a war siren.
It's on your 3D audio panel, go to Profile Bravo, and I think it's the EW is the option. You can turn that volume down.
3? Data. SA6, SA19, unlocated. Sure.
Not for
8 decimal 8.
additional data. Anyone else get any additional data? I got a second message.
Same 3's good data at the lowdown. Matches what was pre-planned for the SA6 Alpha and Bravo.
Suck 8 Alpha, and that's all I've got.
Other guys on the flight that do have it, so they could either resend it to you or they could just pass it.
Hey, from 3, go ahead, pass that for you, boys.
The lowdown is S6 Alpha Awake, 107 at 335, S6 Bravo Active, 108 357.
1. That was 107 at 225. First, S6 Alpha.
Negative 107 at 335.
07 at 335, copy.
Bravo is active, Alpha is awake, suspect.
Bravo, hostile, Alpha, suspect.
1-3, query. Is 9.2. I have no caution lights. However, I've been watching a fuel imbalance develop between my wing tanks. Fuel flows and fan speeds are matched. My left tank is showing 100 pounds and my right tank is showing 500 pounds with no, I would have expected the left-right tanks unequal. 2 or 3, have you seen this before?
So you're saying you have a 1,000-pound fuel imbalance without a light?
I am seeing, yes.
Copy. There is a variance in the fuel gauge. However, it shouldn't be that big. You have 750. Is that does that jive with everybody? 750 pounds.
I'm tracking. Fuel gauge totalizer 12492 push.
9. Did you do a quick test indicator to see if it's still testing good?
Hi.
It isn't still running, is it?
Okay, 3, if you haven't already, cross feed on. I'll back you up in the checklist as well.
Fuel totalizer is still checking good. Left-right tanks on equal checklist.
492 front when everybody has a second. 3, so I'm showing cross feed to cross feed. And your wing boost pump switch is off. Where are you on the checklist?
3 has completed steps 1 through 4 for the right system having less fuel. My cross-feed switch is on, my wing boost pumps left and right are off, and my right main boost pump is off.
Right main boost pump switch is off. Wing boost pump switches are off, correct? Copies, see anything wild with the rapid fuel transfer?
Correct.
Yep. give this a second, see if you start seeing a correction, and then it goes to the next step will be messing with the tank gate switch. Give it a couple minutes to see if you start seeing it correct.
It will only work on mains.
Concerned because it appears as though my left wing tank stopped feeding.
So you think you're dealing with a trap fuel in your left wing?
Affirmative.
Copy that. We are about at the halfway point right now. We're bringing you in on the ZIP here. I think it would probably be better to send her back rather than push another 150 miles to the range.
Agreed. Send the whole flight back, or do you want to send her back alone?
Let's send the whole flight back. I'm not going to get an upgrade out of it without her, so it's not worth another 150 miles to do a two-ship cast. This icing. Stand by checking up front.
Just let us go reverse rigging the YXU.
No change.
Okay, one, what's your whole plan? Looks like we got the heavy stuff just off the nose.
Abram. Left-hand turn, direct YXU. Did I miss anything while talking to approach? Are you seeing any changes?
Negative. So the fuel totalizer checks fine. There is a 1,000-pound imbalance in my wing tanks. I have no caution lights. I do not have a left-right tanks unequal. I have my right main and then left and right wing pumps off per the checklist.
Copy. Maintain that configuration for now. Thing there is leave your crossfeed on, and I'll check back with you here in a second. Hold out, direct YXU.
Is in a left-hand turn for YXU. Rolling out, direct YXU.
Left-hand turn for YXU.
One is 96.
2. 8. How much fuel is trapped in your wing?
Pounds total.
2,000. So 3, we will, for the ops checks, you are 8.8, so effectively you are 6.8, correct?
Yep.
1, good on gas as far as that goes. However, I'm going to do some quick math and see my.
Stripped, 4.2.
Pulling it back, 15 aside. Okay, so at 10 pounds per mile, we got about 200 miles to go. 1,000 pounds of burner till we get there, so that puts you at 4.8, well within the bingo of 3.0 to go to Toledo. So you're good, George.
Stripped, sorry.
This is pulling it back to 1,200 aside. Do a quick icing check. I'm not seeing anything at me. How's everybody else doing?
Hey, Ryan.
Over my shoulder here in my Maverick, I've also got one.
Status push. How's your main display showing? Are you starting to develop an imbalance in the mains?
Keeping an eye on it. To develop, sorry, I am now 400 pounds higher in my right main.
So right is less of a problem. So for now, it's okay for right to be high. Tank gate will start having an effect below, I think, 1,300 pounds. Is that correct? Give me that
Reading? Firm 1,300 pounds.
Off on tank gate, so you really need it. But remember, you don't want the left to exceed the right, but the right can't exceed the left for CG.
Yep, currently it is the right main that is exceeding the left by about 400 pounds.
Everyone, confirm that you're talking your main tanks now?
Now. Balance still stands for the wings. That's not changing, obviously, because of the pumps being pulled.
So 3, once, give this another, call it 5 minutes to see if you can see anything different. Or if not, we'll go to the next step in the checklist, which is step 7. We're going to go ahead and skip step 6 because of your fuel state.
3 is still stripped, showing 7 miles.
We'll maintain 1,200 aside. What is sorry, I missed this part. What's your fuel status in your main tanks?
A imbalance of 400 pounds, the right main is higher than the left.
How much fuel do you have in your mains?
4, which checks because the totalizer says 8.4.
1.
And 3, your right wing is empty, correct?
I have a left-right tanks unequal. Caution.
This unequal is wired normal.
Classic flight passing step 6 in the checklist. then goes to say if fuel imbalance is corrected or fuel state becomes critical and imbalance cannot be corrected, left and right main boost pump switches on, left and right wing boost pump switches on.
The wing, if your wing is not truly trapped, it should start gravity feeding at about 600 pounds in the main.
3-1 when able. So are you reading in the checklist with me here after the tank gate step?
I'm just, can we all confirm that it should I turn the right and left and right main boost pumps back on?
I would recommend turn all boost pumps back on and monitor the fuel situation, and we'll modulate as required if it starts to get worse.
Okay.
Concurs. It says if the imbalance cannot be corrected, which it was not able to be, go ahead and turn all the boost pump switches on.
All boost pump switches back on. Switches back on.
Left main gets to about 600 pounds. You should start essentially gravity feeding out of the left wing.
Top check 1 is 9.2.
It is 9.8.
6.2.
That's 6.2 usable or 6.2 total?
Usable 8.2 total.
Ops aft, or secondary radio.
He is trying to monitor ops on Lars bent after 210.
2 is also up to Lars for ops.
Out of range right now, but 3, just so I'm not doing the checks away. Fuel pump circuit breaker has now been closed. Gate switch was never opened, so that should be closed as well. Copy, checklist complete. 3 call when settled. Copy, push it up 18 aside.
So it's your recovery game plan for number 1.
Number 3 is going to land first by 1 and 2.
Good, I do agree 2 should land last.
Your aim, or 3, how's your imbalance with your main tanks?
600 pounds. 4 pounds.
For what it's worth, 3, I've had this happen to me once as well. Not gravity feed.
Fuel ops check 1 is 9.0. Toxic usable fuel ops check 1's 9.0.
2 is 9.4.
5.9.
Alright, so it's going to take us 1,800 pounds to go. Fuel update, Torch, you're still well in the green.
Thank you.
Non-differential throttles or anything to try to fight the imbalance a little bit?
Yep.
So tank gate for the going to the left, just do it carefully. But I would allow it to flow back once you're below about 1,300 pounds. Allow maybe 500-600 to flow back and then stop it.
There yet, I'm still showing 2,600 in my left tank. Graph, Torch, should I rerun the checklist then for the left-right tanks unequal?
Has anything changed? Hold off for now. Check the mouse in your left wing. Is it still holding steady?
Since turning the boost pumps back on, yes, it is. So I have my right wing tank is empty. My left wing has 1,400 pounds.
Is that where it stopped previously?
It's maybe 100 pounds less.
That's margin of error. So just remember, you're going to be a little left wing heavy when you land. Expect that. Tricky with the left crosswind. Just be super careful when you tip the wing that you maintain control of it.
Confirm my crossfeed is still on. I did not turn that off. For step 11.
Pumps on, crossfeed on. As far as maximizing fuel. That should be alright.
Checklist says if fuel state is not critical. I would say at this point fuel state's critical, so leaving the crossfeed switch on is probably best. What do you think too?
I think it's discretion at this point with the amount of fuel you have left.
I 3 stripped again. I'm trying to run split throttles, and I just my max forward is 240.
240, copy. 1 is pulling it back 12 aside.
All my warning and cautions are still, they all still work.
Object usable fuel 1 is 8.4.
Yeah, 5.4. I am now showing 1,000 pounds in my left, so I'm not sure if it's decided to unstick itself. 700 in my left, standby, and 34 in my right.
Right, 3, so confirm you are feeding from that, from your wing tank now. One time,
I don't know.
But?
A-firm.
Good one. Thank you. Thanks. All right. Toxic plate 1 is in the descent gradual. Call it a 5 degrees nose low, 300 knots. That's 1,000.
3,000.
2,984. Stand by, perfect.
An update, it does appear as though my left tank is feeding. I now have 900 pounds remaining.